All right, guys. Hey, we are here on a bright, sunshiny day. It is 8:21, and I have a special guest. A guest that is trying to achieve on putting something down at the township park. And by the looks of it, it's quite a project for a young person still in high school. So I don't know if everybody actually understands some of these different projects. But we'll have mom actually hold up a picture of the project that they're going to plan on creating down there, and it's all about safety, safety on the water, safety on the beach. And John, welcome to the show, man.
Hello.
It's so good to have you on. And of course, Mom Bree. Appreciate you guys coming on. And John, tell me a little bit about being an Eagle Scout, because I was never an Eagle Scout, so I have no clue of what it actually takes to become an Eagle Scout.
Okay. To become an Eagle Scout, it requires a lot of dedication to your troop and dedication of time to a lot of things in scouting. There's merit badges that need to be achieved. I believe it's 13, not 14 Eagle required ones, and you need an overall total of 22 now, I believe.
Wow.
It used to be 21, but then they added citizenship in the society,
Hmm.
and that, among a couple others, are all what I need in order to fulfill that section. Among getting community service hours, being involved with your troop, and getting merit badges, there's also a Eagle Scout project that needs to be done,
Hmm.
and what that involves is getting a project approved by the Lake Erie Council, getting a beneficiary, fundraising, and then managing a project with other people.
And so, I mean, what grade are you in?
I'm going into 10th next week.
10th grade, and that. What an accomplishment! I mean, if this actually, because you have so much to manage. I mean, this is just the one project that you're actually doing.
Yeah. Uh,
So you have to raise the money, and do you have a dollar amount that it's going to take to actually create this
um,
project?
we are currently hoping that $8,000 might be enough
Okay.
for getting up 4 kiosks around
And,
the
and
park.
your mom's actually holding up the kiosk, correct?
Yeah,
Uh,
this is
it's
an example of what it will look like. And then this is his design.
And they're going to be posted. What, four of them on the beach?
yes.
Okay, four of them on the beach, and then you said two or three in the park area.
No, there'll be 4 out. They're all going to be like towards the beach. One will be at the parking lot, and the others will be along the areas of the boardwalk.
Okay.
And that was placed out in the park. And then we're also hoping to place some on the Port Authority property, like at the sandbar as well.
Wow. So, I mean, have you ever built something of that nature?
No.
No. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you're going to have lots of help, right?
Yes, we've reached out to a couple contractors, plus we've already raised a fairly large sum of money for it.
Okay. So you're actually not building it yourself. You're having contractors help you with that project, right?
So the contractors are building like a kit for the boys to then build um, alone. They can't use power tools, so the stuff will have to be pre-cut, measured, and stuff like that, but by the contractor, and then John and the fellow scouts will put them together.
Oh, all right. Well, even that part can be challenging, you
Right.
know?
Yes.
And so that's pretty awesome. So what brought you to creating these kiosks?
Um, on the day a couple months ago where Hunter went under.
Hmm.
We arrived shortly after it had happened, and we were almost about to walk out onto the beach until a other uh, citizen stopped us and told us that somebody had recently gone under and they haven't found him yet.
Oh,
Um, in our surroundings, we could see that Hunter's immediate family was beginning to spiral out a little. His mom went into shock for going in after him to try and save him, and the rest of his family was trying to help her and get into contact with his dad, who was not there at the time.
right.
And as I was watching this and watching first responders arrive to go and help him out, I began to think about how, as I've been living in this community, there have been a lot of incidents and accidents that have happened near that break wall at the lake.
Hmm.
And then I was thinking about trying to get things to happen, trying to get safety uh, more regulated throughout the lake.
Hmm.
And I wanted to try and get as much people who are new here, such as like tourists or people who have just moved in, to know about all the dangers of the lake park.
Right. Yeah, because I guess I've lived here all my life, and I didn't even know that there was what do they call those rip
Rip
currents?
currents.
Currents. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no clue they even existed in our lake. Thinking that our lake could actually get um, that situation actually ongoing, but I guess it's quite common.
It is very common. We didn't realize how common it was either until we started doing research for this project. There's a Great Lakes Safety Consortium group, and they are helping the Angels of the Lake group as well as us with the signs for the rip currents themselves, which is like how to spot a rip current, how to survive and swim out of a rip current.
Right.
Things that people in our area desperately need to see.
Absolutely. Well, even our area and outside of our area
For sure.
uh, could potentially save lives.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
We're hoping that if we can go by 1 year without somebody losing their life or getting hurt by the break wall, then this would be a huge success.
Right. Well, I'll tell you, it's quite a project, and of course, the project is called the Hunter Project. It's quite a project for a 10th grader. You know what I mean? You must be beyond your years in doing this, because I have a hard time just making sure that my household things are taken care of. And here you're setting off doing a project in the community, and from funding it to building it to managing it, getting the pieces cut. That's a lot going on.
Yes, it is definitely a process to go through, including getting all of the legal issues out of the way with the park board.
Mm-hmm.
But
And we had to meet with city council and the port authority as well.
Oh my gosh, the logistics just in that.
Yeah.
Getting the zoning and all the people on board with this, and you probably had to draw up plans on where they're going to be placed and how they're going to be faced and how tall they are, and how it's mind boggling.
Yeah, they the park themselves had some requirements for the appearance.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess as part of our agreement with them, we work together on placement and what the final product will actually look like.
Right.
But the information on the signs itself can be swapped out. There also will be a first aid kit, which will be maintained by private citizens.
Okay.
who support the project. So
Fantastic. Now you said you had some funds already raised for this. When's the final deadline for the fundraising?
So we are hoping to get something out before the park closes.
This year.
Yeah, we're hoping to get something out in the next month or two.
Wow.
So right now we are hoping to be done with fundraising by like mid-September.
Mm-hmm.
His initial goal is $8,000, and we have crossed the $3,000 threshold.
Nice.
But still working on it. He sent out letters to different area businesses, asking for donations as well.
Well, that's incredible. Well, I'm sure you're not going to have any trouble getting the funds for the fundraising going on, because it's definitely a worthwhile project for any of the clubs that are in town. Businesses could support it, and I don't foresee that actually being a problem.
We just had a meeting yesterday was that yesterday? No, Monday night at the Conneaut Elks Lodge, where they voted to give John a $500 donation towards the project.
Nice.
So we're definitely heading in the right direction with all of that.
Right. I still can't get over the age factor. It's like you probably don't even drive a car yet.
No.
And it's like, and there's probably more important things that you probably could be thinking about being at your age, that you're focused on a project like this.
The events of that day when Hunter drowned, we were there at the park, and my kids spent some time with the other kids that were there with Hunter's family, while while their attentions were directed elsewhere. We kept them safe. So in that time frame, John was up close and personal with some of the other kids that were there, and witnessed their brother or cousin or best friend drown in the lake. And we knew that it would be a good healing opportunity for us as well as for his family. We maintain communication with them, and they will be coming for the volunteer section of the project and the placement as well.
So you got really close with the family then?
I would say so.
Yeah. All right, fantastic. I can't. Hang on one second. Tell us a little bit about how a person can actually send you money. I mean, I'm sure you have some place where they can go to click on where they can actually donate to the cause.
On my mom's Facebook page, there is a PayPal fundraiser that people can go to and to help donate to this cause.
That is Bree Repaski?
Yes.
Okay, so you go to her Facebook page, and I think you scroll down a little bit, and there's an article where it actually has things that you're actually doing.
Yes.
And there's probably a link in there.
Yes, there is.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Well, John, I want to thank you. I mean, this is quite a project. Hopefully, your fundraising will go well. Your project will proceed as planned, and you will get the honor for this project. Is this the last thing you have to do for your Eagle Scout?
No, far from it.
Far from it. It's just one of the hoops you got to jump through, right?
Yep. It's arguably one of the more important ones.
Oh, is it? Well, we get that one out of the way, right?
Yes.
Oh, no, it'd be fantastic, and it will make our beaches safer. And so when visitors come, they actually are informed of what's going on.
Hopefully, that is the goal.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Go ahead, just stay tuned, and I'll be right back with you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Hey, that's it. It was short and sweet. I just wanted you to meet John Repaski and his mom Marie, and get a little bit of a lowdown on what he is actually doing for our beachfront to keep our visitors and our community safe. And on that, he's going to get, hopefully, he is on his way to his Eagle Scout, which is a huge, huge honor in the scouting community. It's kind of like the royalty of scouting. So I wish him a lot of luck there. But 10th grade, I can't say that I actually had my focus on certain things like that. So mine was probably getting my driver's license and making enough money for the goofy things that I wanted. But this 10th grade person is just well on his way. All right, so hey, have a beautiful day. It's the sun is shining. It's a little cold. It's a little chilly outside, but it's beautiful at least. And you can almost feel the fall coming, and it's coming very, very quickly. So hey, that's it for Conneaut today, and we will see you on the next episode. Take care.